Hello everyone and welcome back to ErebosGamingHD. We've got some more Dynasty Warriors 8 here for you, and we're going to start off with a nice little blooper. This is why you don't let Zhang Fei grab you. That is full health. Yep, no chance. So, as you've probably gathered, I will be using Huang Gai, and this is the Battle of Jiangxia. Oh no, Defense of Jiangxia. As you can see, Huang Gai level 30, 2 standard weapons, nothing too special. Again, these weapons can be purchased at the blacksmith for no problems at all. So anyway, this is a hypothetical battle, and this time what's gone on is Wei have tried to be sneaky and persuade both Xu and Wu to fight each other. And the reason for this is they tried to get him to fight, and I believe the reason not the reason behind the letter suggests that from Xu's point of view, Sun Shangxiang has gone back to Wu, and from Wu's point of view, I think it's a threat from Xu. I can't remember him exactly, but when this gets started, I'll let you see the intro. What you'll see is me run through all the enemies. Now this is a star, but it also makes logical sense when you play the battle. What we're going to do is we're going to go straight to the enemy commanders, which in this case are Zhang Fei and Guan Yu, and we're going to have a nice little chat. So as you can see, I'm just running straight at them, and I'm going straight to that green square on the west side of the map. And I have to warn you, if you're using Huang Gai, be very careful with this gatekeeper, because yet again I got another bug where I was hitting the gatekeeper and he somehow managed to go through the door. I couldn't kill him, so I had to restart on that. So just a pre-warning for you if you're smashing them in air. So the idea behind this one is to take these two out and then have a nice little chat with them, and then they come to your side because they find out that Wei's deceived them. And Huang Gai, I love his Musos. They're so different. It's all about like wrestling. It's really good. And I think in his alternate Muso you can hear all crowds going whoop. It's brilliant. I'll show you when it comes up. So in terms of his abilities, I don't know. I think he's a guy that you need to play a bit to enjoy. And failed there with that jump. He has his good moments and his bad moments. This is a jumping one. A pile driver there, I believe. I'm not too up on wrestling terminology, but I think that's what you call it. Yeah, it has his good bits and his bad bits. The main problem is the spread of his attacks. I mean, there is area of effect and area of effect. He goes to one extreme, and by the way, that was a scene cut. No need to see that. Basically, Guan Yu and Zhang Fei join us. So straight into the rage Muso here. Wait for her to attack. I'm not a fan of his rage. I mean, his first bit's okay, but his second bit, it's again. It's got some good range, but it is pretty damn weak. Especially if they get too far in front of you, you don't actually hit them. You only hit them once when you send them flying in the air. So the damage it does is pathetic. Not very good for a rage attack at all. And because I've been nattering on about this guy, we're taking on Wang Yi. She is a strategist behind this, the letters and stuff like that. And what you'll see on this map, is the reason it's split into two is just due to the length. There's a lot of strategy going on here. You have to move from one side of the map to other map to defend areas. So it's pretty busy this game, this mission. So yeah, I mean, what do you guys think of Huang Gai? Like I say, every now and again I like his attacks, but sometimes when I attack it's like, why are you attacking over there? That's not where I wanted to go. It's just, yeah, he's got good bits and bad bits. All his movesaws are awesome. I really do like what they've done with the guy, because he's a big strapping guy, and well, you can tell that because he's carrying a blooming bolt on his arm. Using that to hit people, just show. I think it's to show how much bigger he is than everyone else. Right, so the next step, what we've got to do is we've got to stop Zhu Huang from moving down on our east flank. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to move straight over to there. So Zhang Fei stays on the west side and Guan Yu defends the centre. Already leaving him. So here's Huang. I'm going to take him out. Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50 with the guy. Some of his moves are really good. Other ones just seem to be pathetically weak compared to other attacks. I'm not comparing him against the enemies, obviously, because I know that I'm not going to be super effective due to my level, but in terms of some of his attacks, they are pretty pathetic. Here, listen. Wait. Oh, crowd going for it, it's brilliant. That was the alternate one, yeah. Frozen in air. But yeah, I like the character. I'm not going to disagree. Some of the moves could be worked upon a bit, maybe damage increased a little bit, but apart from that, you know, all round he does what you need to do. He gets stuck in there, he's got a nice area of effect. His swift attack is really good. He gets some serious damage on there, especially that final bit after. So you can probably get some nice chains on there. From his rage point of view, I like the idea. I don't know where the water comes from, but we'll leave that for when we get onto realistic terms. I mean, this game isn't exactly realistic in terms of what these characters can do, but yeah, his rage is probably one of the weirdest ones I've seen, and in terms of damage, it depends how you use it. It can be really good if you can trap him into a corner, but in terms of open land, it's pretty crap. So we're moving to the centre now, defending Guan Yu and Liu Zun, Zhao Ji, whoever that guy is, just one of their guys, and Gaozing. Yeah, we've got Zhu, and I believe Zhahao Dun to take out here. Dian Man as well. Yeah, there they all are. So that's probably one of the most exciting movesaws that I've done. It shows that they've gone a bit further than just the moveset itself. They've introduced a bit of crowd situation and stuff like that, which is pretty good. So we're going to wait for one of these enemy officers to attack, or not, and use his rage. I think this is an abysmal attack. I think I managed to get one. Yeah, you can see the damage, it's not doing really good, but if you get him trapped, look at that. It's the difference, but obviously it's not supposed to be used for that. So yeah, if you're using him, I'd try and trap him in a corner, because it does 10 times the damage. And that's good for reducing the affinity marker, by the way. That's just running in a square. Oh, and his X attack, I believe, is 5 squares in a triangle and a triangle. And it hits them into air, and then he does this like massive wave and then smacks them all down on the ground. It's pretty good. That's Zuzu down. And I believe the last person is Dian Man. Didn't even touch this guy. Likely excuse. I missed him. Brilliant. Reinforcements coming in. There we go. Right, he's down. I can move on again now. There's so many enemy officers here. I move a couple of steps and I've already got another one to deal with. This is Zhahao De. Ding Feng helping me out. That's pretty good. Oh, we've got Zhang Bao as well. And Guanxing. Nice. This guy's going down. All these enemy officers. Oh, we've got Nu Jin as well. He's jumped in. So all these enemy officers, and I'm still that I've killed, defeated, and still got the Muso going down quite a lot. It's a bit annoying. Nu Jin again. Defending. What a girl. There we go. Right, that's one down. Ain't gonna be getting up after that. Find there he is.
This is the extent of my ability.
Touch the guy.
Where did I go wrong?
Come on. Yeah, he's a good defender, this one. Not even a main officer. That's another thing that I found with Huang Gai as well. He's a bit slow in terms of his attacks. And yeah, I'm going to switch to my rage because I'm getting hit there. Bloody archers. Fortunately, I've got that kill enemies, boost life benefit, which is pretty good. Take all those guys out there. And this is the end for part 1, so stay tuned for part 2. Hope you all enjoyed.